afternoon.
Check it out. Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen and esteemed people of the house, welcome to another afternoon Check It Outs. It's the evening, but the sentiment is still there. Today's Juneteenth. It's a day of freedom. And also, it expands to culture, it expands to art. So today, which is technically today, it's supposed to be season 2. What's different? I have a blue thing now. The notebook is blue. That's the change. That's the big difference. And also, hold on, I think I could. Can I move this a bit? Ooh, that's fine, right? No, it's hold on. I like the straight on shot. I thought it was straight on earlier. Oops, that almost fell over. Well, get seated. Hold on, sit down. Is that worse? That feels worse. Oh, and this notebook was $1, so it's not the best one. I feel centered. Okay. Hi. Thank you for the subscription, TFP. We'll get into that part. What are we doing today? I even have a box. Look at this. It's a little beat up, of course. But hey, it came in a box. I believe that's how I was born. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Before we start with this, this is kind of a different thing. This hasn't been a segment. This is a segment that I haven't really done for Check It Outs. Because most of it, the only one that was different is Duolingo. Really. Because the rest have just been like, here's a game. This is the first time I'm doing, here's an accessory. So, to continue with the trend of trying something new, there's a drink that when I go to like the Asian markets, it's like yeah, okay, get the matcha, get the Thai tea, whatever. But there's this like drink thing that I never get until today. Everyone go, wow. Maybe you've seen this. I don't know. Hawaiian Sun Island iced tea. It's not just the one though. I got 3 Hawaiian Sun mango orange. See, I'm going with the sunset theme. It's my aesthetic. And here's the last one. Strawberry lilikoi. So these are all Hawaiian Sun. There's another brand too called like Aloha, and they're like other. I don't know if these are even carbonated. But they're juice drink, except the island iced tea. So I'm going to put many liquids inside me right now. Let me know which one is the most interesting to you. I'm gonna go in order of like how I got them actually, because like I got this one, there's like that one, and there's like I originally got a fruit punch, and it's like no, I want to know what lilikoi is. That's what she said. Wow. Hi Camilla. The mango orange. I'm gonna try them, but I'm also gonna put it in here so you can see the color of the liquid. But yeah, this one, water, sounds pretty good so far. Sugar, I like that. High fructose corn syrup, just in case you forgot that the sugar was included. Here's some more. Instant tea. So what does that mean though? Did they just put like a powder in? I mean, that makes sense. It's mass produced, right? Well, it's going in. Okay, I'm gonna drink like this much for each of them. Okay, so these are the color. It looks like a drink that you would find in the sewage, as most teas do if you don't like them. But I like tea, so going in. It's not bad. It's pretty good, but it's not like Not crazy. What's the island part, right? Like, I don't know what makes it different from normal iced tea. Imagine if it was salty. I don't think people would like that, but I would think, ooh, it's a little different. Ooh. Yeah, it's probably not everyone's like concept for this, but like, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it. It's like nothing make me go. Did you see the image of the French person drinking Coke for the first time? It's just like this conic Triple H spit. Okay, we're gonna go mango orange now. So this is mango juice blended with orange juice from concentrate and other natural flavor. Not flavors, just the flavor. It's a singular natural flavor. Taste of Hawaii. Shake well. Oh, I didn't even think about that. So yeah, they are not carbonated. So I could do this. Don't know what it does for us. This one includes a mango puree. Oh, what? Hold on a second. So on the front here, you probably can't read that. It's impossible with my camera. It says natural flavor, but then on the ingredients it says natural flavors. What's going on, Hawaiian Sun? They have a website, hawaiiansunproducts.com. They are in Hawaii. It would be funny if they weren't. It was like, it's kind of like how Sapporo, I think, is made in Italy, not Japan, if I can recall that correctly. Imagine if this was made in like, oh yeah, it's made in New Hampshire. Live in a carbon nation. That's called video game car racing lifestyle. I don't know why it says that. That's said there. Anyway, let's open this one. That's a nice sound for people who like cracking open a cold one. Okay, you see, this one's different color. This one, the mango is there. It's prevalent. Prevalent. I like speaking. What is the one that I'm thinking of then? There is a Japanese. Is it Keaton? One of them is made in Italy. And only Italy. It's one of those weird ones. Anyway, yeah, that's a nice color. That's what you hope when you see mango and orange, right? Oh yeah, I like this one. It's a little artificial at the end. How do you describe it? Like, you know, imagine you drink mango, and then you put a Starburst at the end. You finish off the Starburst. It tastes like that. It actually kind of tastes like a Starburst, which now that I think more on it, like, it's all right. Again, not like whoa, but like, this is okay. I want to clarify. I think these were each. I got these like last week or something. I think it was like $1.18, but then, you know, you tax and all that. Asahi. Okay, yeah. One of them, Asahi, was the one that's made primarily in Italy. So, Pixel, let us know. Okay, I'm excited for this one because, like, I'm familiar with the term lilikoi. I think it has to do with like passion fruit or something, but like, I don't really know. But like strawberry, you know, strawberry milks have been kind of a miss. I don't think strawberry juice is gonna be in no. There is I mentioned this before, there's a strawberry milk I want to get. I have to go, not where I normally get like these drinks from though, so. Heroni Italian brewery. Asahi bought it. Okay. Okay, what color do you guys think this is gonna be? Is it gonna be red or pink? You know those stim videos where they have like the big clay and then they're that's this. Okay, here it goes. It's pink. Okay. I want to mention that this one, these are actually an ascending calorie. Let me see, ascending sugar? 36G. Oh, 50, hold on. Actually, this has the least amount of added sugar. This one has the most. This one has juice. This one just has natural flavor, by the way. No S. Okay, here we go. The lilikoi part, the aspect, the passion fruit, I think makes it nice. It doesn't. It still tastes artificial, but this one has like a weird tail. If that makes sense. This one doesn't, and then this one's just like okay, right? So I would kind of rank it like this, maybe. Of course, I didn't drink water between each, but you get the idea, right? These are all, different things, and they have more flavors too. I just got ones that have that elicit sunset because I'm doing this in the evening. The sun, there's a heavy afternoon theme with my stuff. So maybe I'll try their other stuff. Like I didn't hate it, but as we do every item we get, look at this. I've opened it. What's that? I have here. There we go. My food and drink ranking. I should get more snacks in the future, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna put. They're not like crazy. I think I like probably here. Okay, we'll go. I'm just gonna go in order because I think they're all like around the same. It's hard to put these in other spots because I haven't had them in a bit. Again, folks, though, if you're ever like, hey, try it again, I think you had a bad opinion, even though I think only one person has really tried the stuff I've gotten. Let me know. Chupa Chups. It's the drinky drink. It's pretty sweet. Actually, hold on. Now that you've said that, I think I'm gonna put it. I think I like the sour sop more. I'm gonna put it. I'll put it above the Poca. Hi, pet. I've been working the mornings a lot. I don't know if you finished Rule of Rose. Okay. These are all done. Oh, it's a drink and a lollipop. It's the same thing, actually. It's like a carbonated version of it. But yeah, the logo is the same if you look it up. Okay, you draw, I draw, who draw? Shut up. Let's open this thing. After I talk about it. Okay, hold on, let's do this order right. The uDraw tablet, it's an accessory for the Wii, and then it has a tablet, and then it has a pressure-sensitive thingy, a stylus. It was developed by THQ and released in 2010. And it was, everyone was like, oh, that was pretty neat. I like it. And then THQ was like, let's go further. Let's put it for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Not only was this cited as a massive failure for them, it sold, they had 1.4 million units unsold. They had a shortfall of $100 million. And then the company shut down in 2012. So everyone kind of cites this as one of the big steps. I don't think this is the specific thing that shut THQ down, but it's definitely like, if you have like a top 5 list, it's probably gonna be this, along with other business decisions. That being said, I've heard like it's good. It's not like, it's not a. Okay, it's probably better than Wacom. Unless I get sponsored by Wacom, then it's like, oh, this thing is no Wacom. uDraw Studio Instant Artist is a upgraded version of what is typically pre-packaged here. Notice that it includes it here. But yeah, normally you would get this. This color was released a bit later, I think, when they expanded it to the Xbox and the PS3. Yeah, let me open it. Take a look. It's gonna look a little strange, because like this will be like, oh yeah, I know where the Wii mode is, right? let me showcase it. Okay, so here we go. Take a look. You seeing it? A little hard to see because of the color, but so there's a unique thing here. And I'm pretty sure what you do is this is where this goes. But you don't wear it like a dual disc, okay? Unless you want me to. But you got the B button here, and then back here is the stylus. And it has a button on it. And I'm pretty sure that you push down on that and then you can draw. I don't know how well this works, but I did test it initially just to make sure. Oh, I got a version that I don't have to send back. I didn't really mess with it. Here's the box. Create a world of uDraw and unleash your imagination. Interact with your Wii like never before and connect your TV with a revolutionary uDraw game tablet. Enter a world of inspiration with interactive art you can create, play, and share online. Well, I only have one game with it. I didn't get the other games. Maybe if people want me to, I will. Because on the back they have SpongeBob and then Squidward doing his famous standing pose. Hands on hips. Easy to use. Controls. Fun with family. There is a Pictionary. I don't know. I don't think we can do Pictionary with chat though, because it's timed. And but I guess we could do Pictionary I draw using this and then it's on the screen. Even though, why don't I just draw on Paint.net or something? You have the Marvel one. There's 6 games total, I think. Stylus, it's lightweight, interactive. Share. Share. How are you sharing it? What's that thing? We printed it out. Does this kid have a Elgato? And then they got a Hulk Hogan surfing here on the back. Oh, there's a lot number on here. I bought it from eBay. Remove that. There are 10. I was close. If you square it up. Oh, also Way Forward is listed here. Animated Blood Cosmic Mischief. Rated E for everyone. Okay. And then here. Oops. Hold on. I don't know where to put this box, by the way. The box was a neat novel thing, but it's I don't know if I really want to keep it. Maybe I'll put it. I put a lot of my boxes under the bed. Okay, it'll go there. And then here is the game itself. uDraw. Studio, Instant Artist. So, they got watercolor, code pencil, crayon, the fun marker. They got a wood block. Or maybe that's an eraser. And then they got paint. Take a look at that. THQ. The stuff on the back. Oh, but hold on. Look at this amazing fight going on between the alien and the robot. Or the monster. I think it's an alien. Fun activities. And then, could someone go to worldofudraw.com? No spaces. Let me know what's on there. Oh! Okay, wait, it totally makes sense how you could print it out. There's an SD card function. Duh. Okay. And then over here, it lists some of their games. Unleash the Power of the Pen with Marvel Superhero Squad Comic Combat. Laugh your squiggle pants off, the SpongeBob game. Bring the enchanting storybooks to life with Disney Enchanting Storybooks. We got the Penguins of Madagascar, the Dr. Blowhole returns. And then we got Kung Fu is at risk of being gone forever with Kung Fu Panda 2. I don't think this is all the games. Pictionary. Pictionary I think would be a fun one, though, for sure. I might get it just for, the sake of, doing a stream with another person. There are 2 Pictionaries. Okay. And then whether or not... I didn't read... Dude's Big Adventure was not included on this. I heard that Dude's Big Adventure actually was, pretty decently received, though. And there's also the Draw to Life, right? Or not. Anyway. Let me put it in. I already have the Wii. Could you use it, though? maybe. Okay, we're gonna switch here. Okay, now here's a fun thing, by the way. For this specific stream, is like, you know, it's gonna be hard to be sitting in the center the whole time. Yeah. Hand cam. LG, if LG shows up, they're gonna be impressed. So, let's assemble it. Wiimote. Well, actually, hold on. Let's go into the game because, like, okay, pretty dramatic. I'm not gonna be in sync with the audio, by the way, so deal with it. Okay, so I'm plugging it in like this. Oh, look at this is a unique screen. Place it on your lap or other stable surface. Place the stylus in the storage chamber. So there are some like motion mini games too. Okay, and then it's as simple as shoving it in there. And then there, look, we're prepared. Type works. But the guy going over there. Where's the A button? Let me be fancy. I'm gonna press it with my stylus. It's a pretty unassuming like kind of thing, and that's fine. Who's that? Who's that guy? Who's this guy? So this is me using this. You can see it, right? I'm using the stylus to point at this guy. Does he have a name? Is his name La Fortuna? Okay, so here's art play, art school. I didn't go. Settings. Hold on, let's. Okay. It's a little much to get used to, but I mean, Mr. uDraw. Video, audio, controls. Okay, so you can zoom in and zoom out too. Undo with a minus. Redo. Okay, so brush stroke menu 1, color menu 2. Okay. Sorry, I have to get used to like you don't. I would actually kind of like it if you just tap it instead of pressing the button. Like normally this, you know, this would trigger the stylus, right? Like just pressing down on it. Like having to press the button too is a little weird for me. Okay, well, you know, let's just experiment. Let's go straight into drawing here. Okay, we got a lot of different things here. This is cool. I like that, you know, for kids too. This is like, oh wow, it's like I'm drawing. Oh, I didn't know. I'm drawing with the thingy. Let's do canvas. Does he just stand there or does he talk to me? Okay, here's le canvas. Okay, let's draw a smiley face. You know, it's kind of strange, right? You don't think this kind of thing would really work out? How does it work specifically? Is it like... Is it tying like the nunchuck concept? Like, because you know the nunchuck is kind of also has like motion stuff, right? If anyone knows a deep dive into it, let me know. Okay, here's me. Tell because that's me. Here's my ear. Here's another. And then here's my here's my here's my Bishojo chin. Wow. Okay. So how do I like erase? A dual function seesaw button that emulates the C and Z buttons. That's okay. I will say, like, you know, I can see that this could be definitely a good venue for some people to do digital art relatively cheaper with stylists kind of thing. Well, there are cheap stylists though. But like, you know, for kids specifically, or just people who like the novelty. I think this is neat so far. Okay. What are the other brushes here? Acrylic? Ooh, okay. How do I wanna let's draw, you know, the wonderful sunset. What are these? Nature palettes? Okay. Holiday palettes? Can you color pick too? Ooh, this is good for sunsets here. We got Earth palette, custom palette. Okay, yeah, so maybe you flip flop. Okay, but you know me. Everyone knows me. If you want a sunset done, you gotta do it. How do I enhance my? Oh look, there's more brushes too. There's like a spoon dash. Well, that's what happened. I thought I selected this. There you go. Okay. How do I enhance again? Is it? There we go. Overall, by the way, what were your thoughts on Rule of the Rose? It's definitely one of those games that it's like, I think it's interesting, but like, it's one of the horror games where it's like, oh, I would hate playing that just because it's like, well, it's that era where it's like the controls are a little hard to grasp, I feel. But you know, the plot is definitely something. It's got a lot going on. I'm gonna just stick with the game's palette, by the way, because like that's the fun of these things. Can I? Ah, yeah. Here we go. There we go. Oh, Kevin, we're cooking now. Oh, I'm gonna like look up an image of a sunset. I know I can make my, you know, I know, but finding some cool sunsets. Yeah, okay, I like this. It's gonna be. Or hold on, actually, What kind of sunset do we want to do? I don't often do like a purple one, so maybe we do a purplish one this time. Okay. Ooh, here we go. So I don't even need to really put on the palette. I could just pick it right then and there, huh? And then just add it to the thing. The next one you should try then is Haunting Ground. Haunting. I'm sure if TFP's been to your streams, he may have mentioned it. Or someone else may have mentioned it. Or you already know about it. I I like this so far. This is fun. I always like using a different like thing. You know, I've said I'm gonna repeat a lot of stuff I say in my other art streams, but like, you know, sometimes doing something like this is really fun because like, you know, you're not really thinking about like, oh, I need to make it perfect or whatever. You're just like experimenting with this, you know, thing you normally don't experiment with. It really adds to like this kind of exploration feel. Now I kind of want a blending stub or something. You got hunting ground? Oh, okay. Was it just as expensive as it is here? Because like, you know, a lot of games you're getting are kind of holy grails for some people's collections. I want to blend this out. I hope they let you blend stuff. So we're gonna take it seriously at the start, just to kind of familiarize ourselves, and then like look at all this goofy stuff at the bottom, right? So, gotta attribute to something. Okay. Huge, huge, dude, you're huge. Despite this being like a kind of a unique episode, I don't think I'm gonna stream too long. I'm a bit... I worked. But, you know, I put it on the schedule. I gotta do it. That's been my mentality since I started doing schedules, which I don't remember when anymore. Yeah, I think, Are there games that are more expensive in the UK than the US? I'm thinking Nintendo. Probably someone to point at for that. Like, you know, I haven't really looked into it. Dude, you know what? When I go to like cons or whatever, where they're like, "Ah, here's some video games." If they have like, "Oh, it's signed by blank," or factory seal, it's like you could factory seal these, you know. I hate it when people repackage like signed stuff. Absolutely despise it. If I ever became like, you know, John video game where like people know me, if someone comes up and says, "Could you sign my Funko Pop?" I'm gonna say, "Fuck no. Fuck off." Even though, you know, I don't want to be mean to people, but I don't think they're gonna keep it. So. And also, why a Funko Pop, and then two, why me? I'm gonna try to use this to blend out, but Huan, definitely one of those. A lot of horror games end up being expensive, and I think it's because it's like, you know, they weren't as sought out after before, because it's like, oh, it's a horror game. You know, well, back in the day, I don't know how much money you would get. You know, here's my horror game thing. But. I would cry if they made one. Like, why couldn't they at least get? I don't know. I don't really like U2s that much either, but like, you know, I slightly prefer them, but I don't own either. The big thing I don't like about U2s, besides like sometimes they try to put the face on thing, is like I remember they monetized. It's like, oh, here's like a dog that passed away. Look, we made a figure of them. Buy it. And like it was something like that, and I was like, that's kind of filthy, isn't it? But you know, never look for. I've learned, like, you know, I'm never gonna try to be. Oh, you know, you shouldn't do that. I have the moral high ground on this. Because, you know, it's so easy to just be like, well, Speed, you know, you're playing a Nintendo game right now. Or, you know, you like playing Marvel Rivals. I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna monetize that. I could be misremembering, but I kind of remember something like that. Okay, what else we got? Spoonch is probably gonna be really nice for this, right? Let me get. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna like add some different kind of cloud angles too. Where should this be? I'm wondering. I'm thinking. You thinking like a ocean again? Because like I painted an ocean recently. I feel like. What's the sponge doing exactly? Oh, it's very subtle. This is definitely one of those games where it's like, since I'm using like my other TV, my TV and not my monitor, like the colors are gonna look different. Sure. I'm not gonna really know how this looks for other people. Anya from Mouthwashing, Brain Pet. I think, yeah, I've seen the Miku. She posted that. I think Maximilian Dude has a U2s. I think Matt Muscles has a U2s. Or had, I don't know. Yeah, ooh, okay, now I see it. On that note, anyone know about like how good are makeshift stuff? Because I've seen that quite around. It's not the same thing. Definitely not. But like, does anyone own any makeshift stuffs? In the meantime, let me go grab some other. What else we got here? Is that crayon? Crayon? How does crayon work? You know, hold on. So we have the sunset. That's nice. Let me go raise the opacity back up so that we can actually see. Part of me has always thought of doing merch, but like, you know, I'm just John Twitch. I don't have. But I mean, it's more like I would want it. Not here's Kevin's face on a thing. I feel like there's some stuff where it could be good. Like I have stuff where it doesn't just have to be about the channel. It could be kind of more like general. Oh, okay, I don't have to watch him to get it. And, like it's normal to see on a shirt kind of thing. Like, I want to make a shirt that's just like a cool strawberry jam thing. It's like, hey, purchase the strawberry jam. Oi. 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 How does that sound if I go? Oi. Oi. I think I'm doing it right. Oi. That cheese. Is that cheese in your foreskin, or are you just happy to see me? I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Hi, Hyrule. I don't remember what I was thinking. Ooh, hand. Finger paint. A kid named Finger. Kid named Finger. Just shut up. Okay. If you stop talking. Yesterday, TFP and I were talking about Tobal, or not just TFP. TFP and his friends were talking about Tobal, and I was like, Tobal, that's me and Jury. If I know what I'm saying. What's the? I'm trying to get a color. What's this color I want? I think I want it to be. I don't know, dude. Like a video, like colors. I didn't say that, though. That was Make Me Mad that mentioned the toe balls, even though he wasn't there for a majority of that conversation. That'd be cool if there's a hex code thing. I'm just eyeballing it right now, though. You said the secret's safe with me. So what's going on here? What's going on here, TFP? I can't trust you with secrets? Again, I've been thinking more and more about people who haphazardly come across my VODs and they're like, what's going on? What is he talking about? Who is he? Is there even a chat? Or is he just like a yapper? And the answer is I can yap a lot, apparently. But, you know, I have substance, right? We're drawing a sunset. I'm drawing sunsets right now. What's this one? Splatter? Me when Jury toes my balls? Splatter? I don't know. Oh, okay. No! How do I undo? There we go. Oh, whoa, oh. Why is it doing it like that? Okay, the undo is a little weird. Okay, splatter. I didn't think it would just be like. What else we got? Is that paint? Fill bucket? Oh, I don't trust the fill bucket in this kind of game. What happened? Wait, okay. I think it's because I have to confirm that I want to keep the undo. Like, okay, I want to keep that. Okay. Okay, now that that's there, okay, now I can fill can. Aha! Okay, it was just being a little silly boy. Okay, what else we got? An extractor, an eraser, got calligraphy, and then we got watercolor. Watercolor is probably gonna be real fun. Oh, look, it's textured. This is very blue. This is not the color I would pick. I just wanted to make sure I could see it. I like this. This is neat. Like, oh, here's a color you have, but maybe another color is nicer. So you go here. You know, that one's nice, but what if you go a little darker? I kind of like that. Kind of a smart way for people to, like, quickly pick out colors by just suggesting them to you, right? Okay, I kind of want... Is there wacky ones, though? Like, textures? No, there's not. I was hoping for some more textured brushes to mess with. You know, thank goodness no one wanted me to stream yesterday, because I was like, I didn't do much yesterday. I didn't feel like moving. The new Super Metroid World Record? You know what else I saw? I saw, like, in a UK subway, Metroid Prime 4 out now. And it was like, what? It's real. It's out now. I don't really like this. I think let's just make the sky nicer. No? Let me like fill this in. Let me fill fish. One of the weird. Okay, this is gonna be kind of weird to talk about, but one of the funniest beefs in video games ever to me was Soldier Boy and Phil Fish. Like that one's really good. I don't know if people know about that one. Alright, that's water, I suppose. Let's fill in let's get the sun. Let's get more of that sky going. One large. You know what? Also, okay, I kind of want to draw a person. Who should we draw? I'm not gonna draw Soldier Boy or Phil Fish before anyone says draw Soldier Boy or Phil Fish. I don't know. Someone could have said draw Phil Fish or Soldier Fish or Phil Boy. It says yeah. Well, great. Illustrate the beef between them. I could tell you about it. So, there's like a documentary. I think it was a documentary where it was like Soldier Boy was like, "This game Braid sucks, dude. This game Braid is boring, man. You just go around picking up random crap, standing around." That was Indie Game the movie. Yeah, and it's he's with his crew, you know, Soldier Boy, and he's like dunking on it with there, and he's going like, yeah, you know. And then it cuts to Phil Fish in like a dark room, like looking out the window and saying like, they're missing the point. I don't know. Jonathan Blow? Oh, I might be, but Phil Fish also. I remember there was beef between. I could be, you know. Regardless, beefing with Soldier Boy is funny because it's like, if you lose, like, what did you do? It's easy to win that kind of, like, not like, you know, in a fist fight, but like on like, you know. I like the finger paint. Shut up. Stop talking. Phil Finger. Kid named Fred. Oh, I'm losing it. Maybe today's stream is good. It's good that I don't want to stream too long today. How about one of my not one of my characters, but like a character that's related to these streams? You know what? Okay, I have an idea. It could be my current wife. I just wish I would love like a blending tool where you go. What would the Phil Fish console be called? I'm thinking it'd be called the Ouya. Fez 2. Maybe that's why I confused the two, because like Fez and Braid kind of occupy the same like mind space in my head, where it's like I don't, you know. I don't really like him as much. There was an interesting topic, because you know, even though the best super best friends don't exist anymore, their subreddit does, and they always have, like, they have perfect. Let's talk about it on a stream, kind of convo, and the recent one was. Oh, by the way, you could. There's like a little divot you put it in. What's a game or thing that you jumped on the hate train for without really like being like critical your own opinion kind of thing? Or, you know, you saw it and you're like, nah, and then nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm trying to think. I don't think. It's hard to think about something like that without like someone telling you. And you're like, yeah, why do you hate this thing? That's true. Silent Hill 2 was kind of a well, I didn't hate it. I was just like I was super tentative, like to think about. But I was like, you know, I was also on the side of like we've had this conversation a bunch where it's like I wasn't hating it, like the idea, because I felt like they would be reined in quite a bit too. But like, you know, the one game about the, you know, it's a very serious topic, and they really flubbed it. So like, I was gonna kind of see. A little bit of a content warning, but if you make a game about suicide, make sure that you take the right steps about it. Okay, that sounds weird. Hold on, let me rephrase that. If you're going to have that in your game, make sure that you handle its inclusion with some semblance of respect or thought to it. I think I didn't play it, but I've heard not so great things. No, no, no. One of my managers at work, on a maybe a lighter note, you know, whenever something bad happens, it's like, I'm a kid. Just go straight to like. Hold on. Feels like Feels like the very first time. I forget what I'm doing exactly for like this particular sunset. I think we should have like emotion going on, right? Like some kind of like, ooh. Because right now, whenever I do, it's like, these are clearly divided. So if I go, let's say, I will say overall this plays like pretty decently, but like, you know, it's a little cumbersome too. Remake 1 has a lot of potential to like, because 2 did add some stuff, and for the most part, like it was well received, the new stuff they added, right? I don't want to spoil right now because like I did read about some stuff, but like haven't played it. But like one of the changes about one of the big ending was like, ooh, hey, you know, that's pretty good. Um, there's a lot of stuff they could change about 1. And it's been kind of fun to hypothesize what they would change or like what would be worth changing. You know, again, it's a remake, so you know, it can't replace the original, so it might as well do its own thing a little. I'm gonna do my own thing. I think it would be kind of cool to delve a little more into, like, for example, Lisa, and then like kind of her place as like this kind of both bystander and active sufferer kind of thing. And then also you could do with the combat being like not PS1. I'm definitely curious if they're gonna like kind of, because Harry kills, right? You know, these creatures and these monsters, and they're kind of a little more human-esque, I think, in this game particular, regarding like, oh, I just killed a human, whereas in like the other Silent Hills is like, ah, you know, that, I don't know. Yeah, seeing maybe Harry have to react doing all this just because, you know, he wants his daughter back. Because I ended up liking Shattered Memories. I know there's a good subset of people that don't like it, but I think it was really nice for more Harry characterization. Harry! Not Larry. Let's go a little blue. Dark blue. I think the only thing that's messing me up is like, I don't know why this is like weird to me. Even though this is completely normal. Like, I don't know. I'm like having a hard time color picking. I feel like I'm typically decent at color picking. Minus, I would say, like real life painting, not the best at that. Yeah, you all see how this is working out, right? I think it's, I would overall, hey, I have a Wii. What's something weird I can mess with? This is a pretty good pick. Technically, is this the most expensive thing I've done for the channel? Or not for the channel, huh? For Check It Outs, maybe? I'm trying to think of the games I played, because most of the time I pick a free game. No, you know what, Street Fighter. Street Fighter, I think, was the most expensive game. Because it was like 30 bucks. This was a 20 overall. 20 buckaroos. And it's thanks to viewers like you that I was able to purchase it. Also that I have a job, but you know. It sounds nicer if I attribute my promotions in life or stuff I have to chat. Be like, yeah, it was me. I did it. It was me. Me, see? I helped defeat Lucia at the end of the table tennis revengeance. Me, the viewer. You know, this cloud is not clouding right now. I just go crazy. Also, there are things that I'm very self-conscious about. One of the things I'm self-conscious about is from one of our viewers, or hasn't been around lately, but Sensei Ryan tells me I hold pencils weird. I kind of do. Like, I hold it pretty tight, and sometimes it ends up looking like this, where like I have it straight down, like that. And you know, I'm often the guy to point out when people have like, oh, you know, you do this a lot, or yada yada. So when someone does it to me, it's like, who do you think you are? Who do I think I am? You are. Also, I have to. There's something I'm noticing, because I actually draw so much with the mouse. I'm so used to, like, oh, I can't get there. I have to lift up and then go move it again. No, I have to stay within this boundary. So that's more a me thing than a problem with this device. I'm trying to think more on that question of like, did I ever like join on a hate train for a thing? It's really hard. Really think about things you dislike, and on a. I often say the word general consensus, but I never really know where I feel that out. Sometimes I just kind of do. I'm like, oh, I've seen it in this sphere. I remember, though, this is specifically for TFP, when you said that I didn't like Evil Zone, I think Make Me Mad thinks differently of me now. Like, this... You know, we were thinking about inviting him to the GB44A. Now, you know, I don't know. Rolls worst blunt asked to leave TFP's stream. How's the music, by the way? Let me think. Kind of does the job. I kind of wish you could change it like Mario Paint. Mario Paint gives you 3 options. It'd kind of be nice to have like a... Say, you know, you're just drawing a happy scene. Like, a little more jubilant music would be nice. I imagine most people would actually just mute this game and then like... It's 2010. Let me put on my Avril Lavigne CD. Actually, no. Like, well, phones weren't really used for music at that point. I don't think so. Maybe I think people still had like iPods, but they'd plug in their iPod. I didn't really have an iPod. I have a lot of MP3 players, but a lot of them don't work. And I found one at school, and I was like, no, it's mine. That's one of the few times where I was like, no, it's fine. Like, there's no way I'm gonna find out who wants this. Yeah, but I would still say, like, I don't think people were really using phones for music, especially because, like, how much they could hold. At least, you know, in my high school, you weren't really using it for like, here's the beer and we're gonna drink the beer out of the thing. Here's the, you know, here's you know, Twitter with Shaq being like, ah, my butt too big for the seat. But you know, that's my experience with it. My butt too big for the seat. Ah, that's me screaming. I wish Shaq still like did stuff like that. Yo, Ashton Kutcher. Reply if you're not scared. Recently. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna add a little bit, just a little bit of motion here, because you know there's already that. But what if Bruno Mars? What if I add a little bit of, you know, look at what's going on here. A little bit of saturation, huh? A little bit of pink, a little bit of pink. How about a little bit of blue? A little bit of blue. Let's go over here and then like dull that down and then put it over here. What's that doing? Put that there. Wasn't me. I'm spending a lot of time on this where it's like not that crazy, but I'm just kind of getting a feel of this still. Are these so? Size, pressure. Oh, interesting. Okay, I never really thought about actually. Okay. So, like, the further away I am, I haven't actually been doing that kind of stuff. Like, if I'm going hard, it's like, boom. Okay. Again, I use tablets so little that it doesn't really come across for me to actually, like, oh yeah, it's sensitivity. It's weighted, you know. He also said fuck it. Thanks, Shaq. Makes me think of that like edit of Cyberpunk where it's like Johnny Silverhand going, "I'm gonna fuck it," and it goes. And I think about you. That song's been stuck in my head recently as well. Not really on stream. I think no, actually I did sing it on stream a couple times. There's a song called from Sherelle called Saturday Love. I hear it a lot at work. And I have a Vaporwave song, or like that remixes that, so like double the reason why it's stuck in my head. It's just a catchy like chorus or riff where, you know, they go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. When I think about you, my heart Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Some of the colors don't blend nicely either, I'm noticing. Maybe that's also why I'm like having a little bit of difficulty. You know what, anyway. Let me finish up the ocean, and I think we'll save it, and then I'll just explore the other stuff. Because like I don't know if I have time to draw the characters, but like a character. Because I want to try out the other stuff first. At most, I'll stream for 2.5. I didn't want to, you know. My sister's home early, and she's like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I have food, and I'm like, there's food in the fridge. I cooked it. Like, no, let's go get food. Go get pizza. No, not pizza. Shouldn't be asking for pizza. Probably wants pokey. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, you see that though? Actually, that's the fall off, so that's cool. Fallout. Ready, go. I wish Hyrule Hero was a monkey ball speedrunner. The random thing to say. But imagine. Imagine if we had a monkey ball streamer in the chat. Oh, there's a lot of games that are getting delisted from Sega. So like the monkey ball is one, but I'm pretty sure like Sonic CD is another one you can get. And like Golden Axe, I think. I don't remember what else. Yeah, there's a lot of free games, and that free games buy is really missing out here. I'll never forgive the free games thing for saying that repo was free. How dare they? One day I'll get repo, then I could play like Rosie, Carl. I think Prin plays it at. I can play with Corone. I know Corone, you know. Sunday, Monday, shit. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, it just turns out I did the sunset I normally do. This is not even... like, it's not... there's nothing special about it. It's just what I normally do. But, okay, how do I save? My hands are getting sweaty too. And my hand hurts, actually, because, like, at work I do a lot of, like... point finger stuff. New painting. Replay. Oh, replay? Save. Let's save it. Do I get to name it? I like to press yes. Oh, I don't even get to like pick it. Okay, let's replay. This is crazy that this is a feature. Oh wait, at one time. No wait, we're gonna be here forever. Thank you, Pat. Here's the Nickelodeon slime. Okay, this is a cool feature. This is definitely something I wasn't expecting. Though, like, goodness, it's times 8 is the best. Okay, what else we got? Are these? Oh, these are effects. Wait, go back. Wait, go to the end. Holy crap! I was like, no. My painting. Oh wait, hold on. This is funny. Okay, wait. It could be like, guys, if you want to draw a sunset, it's real easy. Draw the smiley face, and then, boom. This is. Hey, wait. There's effects. Okay. So look at now. Now I've drawn a desert. Ooh, okay, that's posterized. Yeah. Flip flop. Flip. Ooh. Emboss. Glow. We'll see how well this plays out. Draw a smiley face. Erase the hi Zorks and hi Tom. Look, now I've drawn. What the hell is this? Oh, it's censored. Look, it's the Beatles. Oh boy. I didn't draw anything crazy for people just coming in, by the way. I just kind of drew like a sunset because everyone expects me to. Oh, look at TFP. Oh, it's oh, hold on. Why does it look haggard? I don't know if I like it with the eye bags. Why does this dog look like it's saying a slur to me? Doesn't it? Like, look, come on. Oh, banana energy. I like that monkey. That monkey looks wise. What's that? Rar, rar, rar. Like rar, guys. Rar, rare, rare. Shit. Okay. Oh, are these boards? Oh, I could put the board. Oh, look, you could change the size of them too. You go here, you press this button, and then you flip them. That's not okay. Ooh, it's dinosaur. Cool, huh? Hey, party! Okay, we got Jury Han in chat again. We got Baby Shrek. Baby Shrek. Hold on. Check this out. Chat. Baby Shrek. Hard to see. Hold on. Oh, hard to see. Oh, Baby Shrek. There. What did I say that to? Because there was like a... Oh, look, these are colored. Oh my god, dude, it's a Nubby power-up. Take your time. I wish it was. That's true. Okay, TFP remembers. TFP, you get a raise. Oh, I can make a signature stamp. That's cool. Whoa, it's Legend of Zelda. Ho ho ho! What's this fella? Why has he got his Johnson out? Oh, he doesn't. Yeah, I thought he did. Huh. I'll buy Squiggle Pants Zorks when pigs fly. What the? I got paid, TFP. Look! Thank you, Carl, as well, for the subscription. TFP also gave me a subscription. What's this? Wind? Okay. For people who just joined in, can I load? Load what I did? Oh, there's a grid. That's really useful. Save. Oh, wait, can I just replay back to the... Yeah, I could just do that. That's not the part. What? No, don't redo the whole thing. Stop it. Wait, uh-oh. Oh, the game is chugging. Uh-oh. May have been a boo-boo. It's... So this does work out, but it's a bit to become accustomed to, of course. It's the same with drawing on a new tablet, you know. It doesn't really click, I'd imagine. Well, I actually, like... Okay, there we go. I stopped it. So if I go click like this here, and then kind of be. Hold on. Uh-oh. I really just want to cut to the part where I was like, drew. Okay, what if I exit? And then we can probably go to the gallery to just see what I drew. There's Jacques. Is it a simple name? I'm rich. Yeah. Look at my drawing, guys. What did I just do? No, stop it! I don't want to watch the whole thing. Oh my gosh, it really doesn't like me just wanting to jump at the end. I don't know what's happening in terms of like this replay part, because it's actually chugging the game. It had to be a sunset. It had to be a sunset. I wanted to draw something just simple because it's like, what else do I experiment with? You know, it's got to be a sunset. It's not my best sunset, but it's fun to use a program like a peripheral like this. And I imagine if people own a Wii, this is a fun $20 to $30 investment. I think okay. The only way I could stop it is by opening that other menu. I want to see what else can I put on that there. Look at what do we got in this kitchen, huh? Why is there like a what is that? Look like there's a rabbit in there. Okay. This is like a chibi robo house. What else? Poster. Oops. My only complaint is like I actually don't like having to press the button to draw. I wish it was just like Pressure sensitive. Today's specials. Who's that? Who's that? Is that Mariah Carey? Oh, I actually didn't use it at all. Switch back to Kevin for a little. There I am. No, there was not. I don't think I could change the controller scheme. Rita, look at my... Whoa! What are these? Are these actual, like... Or did they make it for the game? I actually can't tell. Because, like, these could be public domain. Or they could be made for the game. Like, that's why I'm like, I'm not sure. We'll go to options. Just... There's nothing I could press here. Okay, let's look at the other stuff, and then maybe we'll just draw a quick person. Remy is his name. Sketch a tomato. This is neat. Does he talk?
In this
Whoa!
lesson, I'll show you how to create a round and juicy looking tomato with simple lines and washes. I'll start you off with the crayon. Start by drawing the beginning of a circle. Sketch over and over the line as you go to make it darker.
I like to do it. Oh. That's half. That's more than half the price of the peripheral I got. Like, I'm trying to do like a tomato, right? So it's like not perfectly circular.
Continue until your circle is complete. Remember.
Oh, okay. I kind of went a little ahead.
Our tomato needs a stem. Sketch a line like this.
This is cool because, like, this is kind of the core part of, like, you know, when you go into like art school or like art class, probably not art school. If you go to art school, you probably already know this stuff. But like, you go to art class, draw a circle, draw a ball, and then show how the light reflects and like refracts on all that.
Now, let's add a 6-pointed star for the sepals on the stem to really give it a tomato character.
Color wheel too, yeah.
It should be a little off center.
Learning. Well, I think first they'll start you off with like a gradient, like with like charcoal, for example. Okay, and then do I put this in the cookie tin? What if I go impressionist on Remy here? Or abstract, you know.
To help us draw the
see? So what this isn't really showing right here, you see, there would be reflected light.
The left side will be in shadow.
That'd be like the only thing I would add to this. Like, you know, this is perfectly what you would see. But reflected light, it's on a surface, and light is hitting the surface too. So there would be light from the surface hitting this.
Sketch lines on the left side of the tomato like this to start the shadow on the tomato. Follow the curves of the tomato's form with your lines as you sketch. This makes the tomato look round.
Hyrule. Buddy. I like the game. I'm not gonna trust a game or a peripheral where they lost $100 million. I think I might know a little more. I haven't lost $100 million. Have you? I can't. Okay. How do I? Where do I? How do I do this? I'm done. Show me the money. I did it. I did it. I want to move on. I've drawn my tomato. There's the shadows. Notice that I left this here because, like, you see that's the reflected light. Next step. Enable. Enable arrow. Windows G. Windows G enable. Plus, minus, minus, plus. 1, 2. A's. I forgot I could do that, by the way. Yeah, fine. You know, he's done telling me how to do it, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it in my own. Look, it says verses here, or 4-5, you know. Okay, now. Now, here. I don't know why it won't let me progress. Over here. We got. I'm gonna go back to the other camera because I'm like not really looking at the game or like in the center. Oh, this is hard to do. Especially because I didn't make the thing smaller. Hold on. Get the eraser. Get the eraser. Go back to the pencil. Or was it the... What were we using for this? Oh, it was the crayon. I would have lost a lot if you were here earlier, though. Just saying. I think also what happens, Zorks, is that sometimes you're just not here when I say like really inane shit. Okay, guys. This is my drawing of Clorca with a tomato. No, this is being vague. Okay, yeah, there. Wait. It looked a little better when it was a little more vague here, wasn't it? Right, it'd just be easier if I just undo a lot. There's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll remove the mouth, but I'll keep the eyes. You know, these are her arms. They're kind of folded. And these are her like jodhpur thingies. Oh, hold on. Here's how you know it's Clorca. Yay! Save. Oh, no. Save is... Remy was like, screw this guy. The grid method... I think it's cool that you can add a grid, but like, I think, you know, people are kind of mixed on the grid thing. It's like, you kind of focus too much on it without really... But it's also a good way to break up a painting or thing that you're not really... You're learning, right? Chiaroscuro. Ooh. Can we see like the end of it?
We're going to sketch this girl's portrait using shapes and proportions common to all human faces. Knowing these measurements will help you. Let's get started. We'll set the pen to
circle.
Start by drawing the basic shape for the head.
Not even. No.
Draw the neck as a cylinder.
Look, they'll be turned a little.
Sketch the shoulders like this.
Like this, like that. Like this, like that. Like this one would actually be kind of lifted a bit.
Now we're going to draw the
face. This is dry.
of the features of the. First, we draw a line down the center of the face.
Since mine's kind of turned a little. It's still kind of straight.
The eyes of a human are at the half.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, let's just draw. Why did this go away, by the way, the thing? Like, I don't get why that happened. I don't know who I'm drawing here. You know what? It's gonna be Limp Biscuit. No. Oh yeah. Hey, if it's just Limp Biscuit, we're like almost there. Okay, it's Limp Biscuit. There he is. Let's just do... Okay, before we call it, there's still the other stuff in here. There's like 2 other things we didn't touch. There's also... Yeah, my hand is kind of cramping. I'm going to probably like tape it up after this. Art camp. Coloring book! Oh, tilt coloring. So I have to lift up the thing now, like this. Use the control pad to change the color of the ball. Place the... I don't need the storage. Whee! Okay, guys. What am I drawing? Here we go. A chicken. Sunset. kind of want to start over. Okay. No, who is this character? No. Trying. No. Ah. Okay. Oh, I can change the size. Well, that helps out. Mogus. No. Oh, this is something else. Coke. Oh, there's all these other colors. This looks like a Mario Party game. It kind of is, yeah. Okay. You guys get a couple more guesses. It's... Oh, no. Ow. Okay. Ah! uh. Alright. That's the closest I'm gonna get. Any final guesses? Okay, no, that wasn't gonna help. Okay, the answer is Fry from Splatoon. I picked her because it's an ink game. And then look, that's Big Man over there. That weird try, that's Big Man. And look, I drew a 3. It's Splatoon. Oh, I'm tired. Number paint, dot drawing. Oh, this doesn't sound that interesting to me. Number paint. This is painted. This is paint a dinosaur or color a dinosaur. Well, look at that one. Look at the. It's Silent Hill 3. Tilt Maze. I'll do Alien Splat last. Tilt Maze sounds fun. Watch out for holes. Like the Donkey Kong minigame in Nintendo Land. But not at all. Wow! What's the speedrun record for all mazes percent? Do you has? Press down. Press down on it? Hit a Remy head. Oh, no, I still have to. Yeah, so this is the Mario one. So, you know, they all got, you know, their blood. They gotta take care of themselves a little more. Oh, that one had Danganronpa blood. You're gonna be like a boss one. I want to see what happens when you fill up the combo. Or that big bar. That yellow banana bar. Welcome to Yokuso Park. I don't know. So when does Remy's head come into play here? Are you guys a Remy fan or a Passepartout fan? I mean, we don't have to pit two queens together. Oh! Ow! Ow! Remy didn't come out. Just what are you guys gonna do? Huh? Nothing? Okay, so we finished the camp. I didn't do everything in it, but please, you know, you kind of just get what it is, right? Color it however you want. You're the artist. I guess I should look at what the pictures are real quick. Oh, that's a cool. Sports! Oh, look at this guy. Car is that? Car is that? Whoa! Oh, okay. Whoa, look at this. Look at the zone of the enders. Once I open it, it's like, that's not zone of the enders. That Boiger has smell to it. Oh, look, those are normal cats. Cartoon? Who's that? Who are these characters? Is there one of Remy? Can I unlock Remy? I don't like Wild Woody. Oh, these are cool. It's like, hey, I'm gonna make a framed photo. Look at that. Look at that phone. That Chlorca? Look at this guy. What's his problem? Are the number paints different? Because I think they are, right? Yeah, they are. Oh, look, Pyro Jack. I didn't know this was an Atlas game. And yeah, these are also different. Well, other. This doesn't count as an animal. Well, that one's nice. Okay, last stuff. Extra, and then we'll go back to the art gallery. Just as, you know. Oh! So, like, during the painting part, I could have different stuff on here. Let me give you guys my signature. What happened? I don't like how thick it was. Oh no. Oh no. That's fine. I'm glad I came to your brain thought first, but a little different than what I normally do, right? It's like I mean I would still mess with it. Starters? Oh, this is cool. If there's one thing I would do before, I would do Donkey Kong Artist. Besides buying the console, I would want to do, because there's also Mario Artist, like the 3D one. I haven't done that yet. Oh look, there's music select. Oops. Why? They done with it? What happened? There's a lot of music, man. 8 tracks? Okay. Here's my drawing of Chlorica looking at a huge tomato, and then here's my sunset. Alright, so this peripheral is cool. It's a shame that I think they kind of got a little overzealous with it. I think it should have just stayed to the Wii. Because I think like this is it's the most family-oriented console, so it makes sense to like stay with that market. But that being said, like this is I think this is a pretty enjoyable tool for like any age, honestly. You know, if you're just learning, like there's some neat stuff. If you kind of want to like, you know, you're not gonna take it seriously, but if you want to like, you know, do a different kind of way to appreciate doing art, this is a nice thing to do. It was very therapeutic, but I didn't really spend a lot of time with it either. I definitely could have done a little more. But like my hand was kind of cramping at one point because like, you know, you have to like it's kind of hard because you have to press down on the thingy here, the button. There's a button. Like it's hard not to just like, you know, hold it down. Because normally when you draw in real life, you just do, you know, this kind of thing. I wasn't reading these actually. Sorry, I was thinking about my thoughts. I apologize. But I'm showing it. The bouncer. But I definitely think if you own a Wii and you don't have this in your collection, if you're able to get it, it's definitely worth getting. It's like not the most expensive game and hardware to get. I thought this would be a little more, but it wasn't. What else would I kind of suggest? I don't know. I think if other people get this, go through the tomato tutorial and show me what you make. Go through the tomato tutorial. Okay. Sorry, I'm not gonna show everyone's name because you know it's kind of want to end now. Yeah, that was this thing. You can kind of see it better. It's like full scale. So yeah, to remove it, like it also helps to have this undone because like you could also do a little bit of this, and then just unplug it from the thing. The game recognizes that the tablet's not in, and yeah, you just store it. Make sure you don't lose this. But yeah, if people want me to mess with this more, let me know. It seems like Zorks really wants me to get the SpongeBob Squiggly Pants. I'll think about it. I'll think about if I can find like a bundle of other like uDraw games, and then maybe it can be like another segment we do, where it's like uDraw tablet 2, or you know maybe I'll go back to this just for like a. Maybe what I could do is speed Stream Spinner, and we put different art programs on there, like uDraw, Krita, HitPix, stuff like that. That could be another thing we could do. But yeah, we drank, we enjoyed. And yeah, I think I've said everything I have to say about it. Fun device. Not the most amazing, but yeah, it's serviceable. And you could probably do a lot of fun stuff with it if you spent more time with it. I only spent like an hour and a half really drawing, so. See what you can do if you get it. Show me what you can do. Be the kid on the box, holding up his printed art of the robot shooting its lasers. But to me, your dad. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, folks. I'm probably just gonna bounce. Because I wanna hold on. I'll send you guys to Queen Bean Machine. but I will probably just like have to head on out. I thought they would be drawing today, so it would have been like a good transition. But they're playing Dead Cells. This is close enough. The bouncer. Hi, Algie. What the hell? When's the next? Check it out. I don't know. I kind of rushed to get ready because I came home from work at like, and I was like, I'm tired. Like, I gotta. But I haven't really put much thought into check it out as of recent. I've just been thinking, let me finish my Sims. I should work on my game, which I haven't. Maybe next week we'll work on. Actually, no. Next week, we might actually be able to do a I come home kind of early, I think, on Thursday next week. I think, if it's set in stone. So maybe we'll be doing more Call of Cthulhu. We'll be actually investigating the farmhouse. This is the last stream for me this week, I'm pretty sure though. So yeah, next week we'll finish My Sims Racing. We'll do Rune Factory some more. And we'll probably do Call of Cthulhu and then Stream of Bright. Actually, that might be tentative. Or no, Stream of Bright, but it'll probably be early because I have work like in the afternoon, I think. So yeah, that's how it's gonna look next week. This week, we should be doing Fire Emblem kind of later in the day tomorrow, like at 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Depends when I get home. And then weekend I'm kind of gone. I have a wedding to attend, and Sunday I'll be like. So, thanks for joining me. And today we successfully. Here's the button.
Check it out.